Oh shit, he got a cigar, he got a black, and he got a black.
Oh my God, I can't even smoke my weed. This shit right here.
He got it.
Hey, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're. We appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Watch,
share.
support.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
We back with another episode of Peep This Podcast, man. Who was on my left, but y'all see on my right? Talk to him, broski.
It's your motherfucking Cheez with the aim, the please, and the drip that's gonna make a motherfucking slip.
Yep. So just in case, though, it ain't just me and Cheez. You got the whole Real Fast Nation in the background. Y'all go ahead and give some noise to Real Fast Nation in the background. Talk to him. Hey, you gotta do the music shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah, if y'all hear in the background, that's just his family in the background. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know how I do, man. The first question I would ask an artist, man, what's the first album you ever remember listening to, broski?
First album I ever remember listening to?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't even know.
Y'all think of the first one you could think of? What's the first one you remember? Headphones or even seeing the CD?
I ain't got down. With the one where he had that
You said Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
It got to be out of Block Is Hot.
It was when he
Lights Out.
What's that
or
song?
500 Degrees.
I think it's before 500 Degrees. Which one?
So Lights Out. Lights Out.
World.
Fuck the World. Oh, that's Block Is Hot. That's Block Is Hot.
Yeah.
All right, so Block Is Hot. Second question I asked is, what's the first album you remember purchase that you bought with your own money, not bootleg? None? It be like that sometimes.
Me personally, I ain't never bought an album.
For real? Why not?
Shit.
You the first person on the podcast that said they never bought an album.
I haven't personally went to the store and bought no CD.
For real? I bought mine late though. My people had money like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we went Popo and then like that, but like
no, we was broke. We weren't poor.
Yeah,
I had a house.
Broke,
yeah. I had a house.
That CD cut. That shit was $20.
Oh yeah. So if you was in the cave for this third question, you was in the cave for a whole month. What album? See, it's 2025, so I kind of elevate my question. What album? And what mixtape you can listen to with non-skips? Like you have to play it the whole time.
You said for a month?
For a whole month, you in the cave. You can't do no skips though. You gotta play the whole time.
I ain't gonna lie. You can give me that Kevin Gates, Luca Brasi 3.
That's the mixtape, or that's the album?
That album.
All right. So what mixtape you would play?
Mixtape, you can give me Lil Wayne, No Ceilings.
Okay. Cool. All right. So. All right, so I know, as far as hooping wise, now I realize you do music. You hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, bro. Like you see my work,
most definitely,
and you like the work. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't hit me up if you didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate you. But then, shout out to your wife. I know your wife, so from school and all that stuff. So that was like family vibes when we met. It was so comfortable.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? He brought me a lot of shots that night. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we about to take another right now. But so I saw you perform at the March and everything else. Do you only sing or do you rap?
I'm an artist.
You're an artist?
So I go
shout out to you being an artist. With the cocaine outfit.
I'm trying to write a damn poet. I'm trying to write some poems too, for real.
That's what's up. We just had on with Q. We just had one of his directors that do movies and stuff, and he's really big on the community as far as giving people opportunity with everything, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that poetry shit, because he tried to do soundtracks too, but he did a soundtrack when it comes to April the 15th, coming out on Tubi called Against All Odds. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is. Everything ain't never poetry anyway.
Yeah. Or it's an or story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all I don't know how to say it, but all kind of paper shit in a way based on just feeling the vibe of certain things. You know what I'm saying? Or perspective in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, was you into music as far as your family, or you just by yourself? Cause like because
it's really both family and growing up in church from mom's side, dad's side, like especially on my mama's side, like my grandmama, like that's straight quartet. So like my mom was actually married to I don't know if you ever heard of Doc McKenzie in the Gospel Highlights. Yeah, they like one of them like top niggas in that quartet.
That's what's up, for real.
Yeah, she was married to his nephew.
Okay.
So we always had that experience of traveling, being on the road, got down dealing with sound equipment, dealing with, you know what I mean, people like that, performance, going to their practice, seeing how them niggas like, them motherfuckers used to be in that shit, like literally all day, practicing, bro.
Got you.
That nigga ain't hit
to my first church, right?
No, I'm saying for us the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? That nigga ain't hit that lick right on that goddamn drum.
Yeah. But you can tell the difference though. Yeah, you can, especially when you're professional with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it goes along with same thing.
But there's a lot of people, when it comes to my podcast, Javi and everybody we have, there's a lot of people who grew up in the church, bro. And as far as like getting a learning of, I don't know if it comes to like music in a way, based off like me, I didn't really go to church that much, but I was busy when it came to I'm the youngest grandchild. So when it came to music, I used to hear all kind of music. When it came to Prince, Al Green, Chetty, everybody. So I used to hear everybody. Cause back in our day, our partying was with our family on weekends back in the day compared to, our days, these days, I'm sorry to tell y'all, it's a bunch of baby mamas and baby daddies. Ain't no family shit. It's just, hey, my time this weekend, your time. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the church shit, right? So the love of the music, I realize with people, even like rappers, mostly rappers that love music, most of them come from the church. With that sound, or like you said, the group activity and shit like that.
Music is one. I feel like music is very, spiritual.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's one of them things that can really get to somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of what you're going through, as good or bad. You feel what I'm saying? You can hear that, and sometimes it might not even be the lyrics. You feel what I'm saying? That beat. Yeah. When that shit hit your soul.
Sound. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Move you, do something to you. And that's just God for real.
Right. For real. And that's sometimes when it comes to like entertainers and the artists, because like some artists like Mary J. Blige, when it came to her songs, I didn't really hear her as an entertainer, her as an artist based off her pain.
Exactly.
Her pain. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like Drake or somebody like that, they entertainers, but it's good. But it's based off, not him in a certain way sometimes. Like J. Cole is based off him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying?
How they come.
Yeah. So who your top 5 artists of all time? Do you got R&B and you got rap, or you got them all together?
If you're saying artists,
you can split them up.
All right, rappers. I'm going Lil Wayne first. Of course. That's my nigga. Then we're gonna say Lil Wayne. Then I'm gonna say for real, Tupac.
Got you.
After that, damn. I would say Kevin Gates.
I was coming.
Kevin Gates, Schoolie, and Six Lack.
Okay. What about R&B?
R&B. Well, Michael Jackson, you just can't box him. That's an artist, bro. So it's like, but if I had to say, I would throw him on the R&B side. So Mike, I have to pick somebody from the old school because I love that's one of my favorite genres too. So I would have to go, if I had to go throwback, I'm gonna say Temptations.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm that type.
Oh, you that foul? You
down? I'm gonna say Chris Brown, of course, and
you can mention R. Kelly, bro.
I'm fucking with SZA.
SZA, okay.
I'm fucking with SZA.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You got one more?
And God damn.
I thought you were gonna mention R. Kelly, but you know, I don't fuck with Robert Kelly, but I love R. Kelly. I don't fuck with Robert.
Oh. I'll say, what's Shawty's name? Summer Walker. I'll do Summer. Yeah, I like Summer.
Oh, okay. I like how you did it, like past, present, and the future, like that. I like that. That's what's up. So, what made you start singing? You just was in the mirror one day?
I don't even remember. I just was singing.
You know, like,
I just
especially
love
like we get to,
music.
especially like church.
Being in church and
Yeah, it's like church because sometimes they force your ass to sing.
To just really just express myself. Like I always had Michael Jackson. Like seeing Michael Jackson. Like I'm really a dancer. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, I know. We see you on the floor.
For real.
Right.
So, but I think the singing and the other part just came along with it because it's like, all right, I can do all this shit. For real. I give these motherfuckers a show. So that's how I feel. I always want to leave that impression of somebody coming, see me perform, and they leave with that excitement. Like, damn, bro.
You put on a show.
Even if you don't want to do music or whatever, but I can do something with myself. Like I can really do that too.
Right.
Going out here and make something of myself and really,
Right,
that shit.
Got you. I feel you on that. So, like I said, I knew you before all this and everything, based off playing basketball and stuff. And then I found out, you know, you do music. And then I found out you a Fast Nation.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
they're my dogs, man. You know, hey, y'all check out the episode, Real Fast Nation.
Got to.
The most views on my platform so far on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Weezy and Cheez and the whole Real Fast Nation on the episode. So please go check that out right now. So how that happen? Y'all always been cool or?
I always know when it comes to that, that's man Buzzos. We've been family. So,
Got you.
Like shit just you know how in life shit gotta come full circle.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Got you.
know what I'm saying? But like when I first started, like me and my brother actually do music. You know, we evergreens. So you know, I just dropped my own project February the 14th, Valentine's Day. But man, bro, we do music together. We the evergreens. We started really recording for real, probably in when we dropped our first project, 2021, 2020, something like that.
20 what you get?
Huh?
Yeah.
He pulling up.
Okay. If he was ever say, yell it out.
Yeah, he coming. Yeah, bro coming.
Right.
He coming. Bring your ass, boy. But we started with Sam, Uncle Sam Beats.
Okay.
So, shout out my boy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, one of the hottest niggas for real in Columbia, South Carolina with the beats. And
Talk your ass, nigga.
you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy. You know what I mean? But once I started really recording with Weezy, it just like shit became different. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
What you mean by that? Explain to the people what you mean.
like it ain't nothing, you know, bad. It's just like, you know, when you get to a certain, like, all right, I felt like with Sam, it was he really molded me to get me really comfortable with recording.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He really brought me out my shell.
Yeah. That's like that my boy Jizo said.
Weezy
about
is like, he really, since I've been with Weezy, like Weezy, when I get in there, he let me go.
Yeah.
He let me go.
Yeah.
And he'll correct me, then, but he'll just let me get comfortable. He'll let me get in my motherfucking zone.
Yeah.
And we get in that motherfucker, and it's just like, now after shit that I done been through, I got more shit to talk about. Like, a lot of times you try to force shit, like, especially with this music shit, you can't, I feel like if you ain't got nothing to talk about, you can't, that's why I don't like, I'm cool with ghostwriters and shit like that, or somebody helping me write, but if it ain't me writing my own story or shit that I ain't been through, like, I can't really.
You can't, it's not you.
It's not me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything
Right.
I do, I'm not, if you ever hear me talk about on a song before we sign a deal or whatever, if you hear me talking about something popping out in the
No, when y'all sign the deal.
I said when we,
Yeah,
what we
when.
do, it ain't, I'm lying. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't doing no capping, no rapping.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I ain't doing none of that shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Weezy, man. Weezy was one of the only people I saw when it comes to him.
Man,
like,
that nigga got down getting that bitch. He got down. I like how his energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
his
talking about.
energy really.
Yeah. When it comes to him though, like I was at the
bitch a fool.
when it comes to the March Madness thing we had at my house, shout out to my house. Like, like if you didn't know Weezy, you would not know that, like, you know, he's the leader in a way, and then but because he's so cheering on everybody else on that, whoever time it is, it's daytime and he's there for him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
that's because little, you know, he don't even want to be an artist for real.
Hey, he is an artist
Right.
though.
But he'll rather be boss.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's why I give him that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He really keep this shit, and I see the vision. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's
for shit show. Yeah, I saw the vision too. That's why I call. He could tell you like I call Weezy sometimes just to talk to him later.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, talk your shit. Yeah. Hell no. And that's the crazy part. When we was at the the Madness thing, like people didn't get it when all y'all was on the stage at first. Like people didn't get it, but I'm glad y'all got it though. You know what I'm saying? Like
as long as we get it.
That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters. Everybody was like, why they got something like Race 10 on?
Right.
And 10 on going.
And we're gonna do it every time.
They're gonna do it every time. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't get it at first, but I think at the end when they realize it's Real Fast Nation, not an artist, because y'all, you know what I'm saying? That shit was fire though. That shit was fire, man. I hope y'all keep shit that going, bro, because that shit was fire. People didn't get it because I know y'all. I probably was one of them niggas. If I didn't know y'all, I probably thought the same thing too, based off I don't know, off my ignorance. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was fire. How y'all always on the stage, rapping each other, and then rapping as individuals. You know what I'm saying?
This shit take a. You know when they say what's the saying? It take a village to raise a family.
Yeah.
But this shit take a village, bro, and niggas like Wu-Tang Clan, Goody Mob, and all.
They still hanging with each other.
Motherfuckers ain't make it. Like because motherfuckers can go through shit, but man, you gotta understand the motherfucking mission.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah, that's the thing too, though. I think when it comes to the team thing, I think some people in their egos and their pride get in the fucking way. That's when some get dysfunctional.
Hey, bro.
That's why, to be honest, that's like one of the reasons my Dipset didn't work, because egos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you watch that verses with Locks.
But look at the artists though. Look at how many
what's
great artists.
Exactly.
But y'all don't work because of what?
Individual, right? Because they're not like when you watch the verses with Locks and Dipset, you see the difference between the group and individual that just came together.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then when Jadakiss was killing, the group let him go because he was shining. Ain't nobody was hating to say, man, he doing too. No, nigga, you killing. Go. Kill their ass.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like we come to y'all team. Whoever get that like first, everybody gonna follow suit through that thing because there's egos involved. Right.
Got to.
Because everybody working. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So shout out to Real Fast Nation. You know what I'm saying? The Wu-Tang of South Carolina. That's real nigga shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So the last question I'm gonna ask you on the podcast, and we got part 2 when it comes to Real Fast Nation, everybody gonna be on here. What would you tell yourself? The younger you, not even the younger you based off you, because it's the reason why you're at right now that you learn. But would you tell somebody that's like you when you was younger, that's probably watching this podcast, what would you tell them that you know now?
Shit. Stay true. Of course, stay true to how you feel about what you feel about what you gonna do for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time too, be humble, listen. You know what I mean? Learn, take heed, and shit, go for the motherfucking gusto. Don't let nobody hold you back.
Facts.
You know what I mean, because it's only you.
Only
God, for real.
Facts.
So either you gonna let the ball drop, or either you gonna keep on goddamn dribbling that bitch.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I think a lot of people have to take accountability, bro. And that's what we lacking. With everybody
on your shit, goddamn.
Make excuses, play the victim and all that shit.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Like, yesterday was yesterday, man.
Facts. And be happy that you woke up, nigga.
You woke up.
For real, bro.
You got one more chance to try this shit again.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, come on, get it.
Okay.
What up with you, bro?
What's up?
Shit.
He been Hollywood lately, so you know what I'm saying. He an actor now, so he can't show his face like that. You know what I'm saying? So he don't want to sign autographs today. And plus he can't write in cursive, so that's you know what I mean. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. But all right, so the question you asked earlier, let me get to the point. Say something right quick, bro.
Yo.
No, back up. I'm trying to make sure I can hear you while you far.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let me get these.
All right, I get both of y'all now.
You hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
He don't remember the year. He don't remember the year that you said about when y'all did an album or when y'all
Our first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't remember the year? You remember the year?
We smoked when we first
dropped. Yeah, what's up? We dropped Taste Before the Tape.
That was 3 years ago, 4 years
I knew you was gonna remember. That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah, I always remember.
I knew you was going. I knew he wasn't gonna remember. I thought you was already back there. I was like, yo. They were like, he not here yet.
I just popped.
Yeah. I was saying, like, yo, where you at? They were like, he not back. All right, that's how I wait till you get here.
Fast.
So yeah, but hey, Y'all did a good job at my house, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I was
5
there.
years ago. That was 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Oh, you did your
2020.
research?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pandemic, right before
you
pandemic.
cheated. Use Google? Use your phone?
Yeah.
I mean, that
Shout out
that
X-Ray.
mean you working. That mean you working.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the same thing when it came to his director, right? He got like 6, 7 movies that's on. He can't remember everything because he's busy still working. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing.
And regular-
You know what I'm saying? Like, you forget because
Regular life.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, hey, good job y'all at my house when it came to y'all two. Y'all collabing and doing your thing.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all was some tall singing ass niggas. I was like, you know what? I dunk on your ass 5 years ago.
Thought I could score.
Dunk your ass 5 years ago. You gotta be fucked up, cuz y'all. Bro, you gotta be fucked up, cuz y'all.
Shit, we going to the gym.
You know what I'm saying?
We just said when you meet next day.
Look, when?
When we going Sunday?
Y'all want
Y'all
that
said
smoke,
Sunday,
man.
Yeah, Buzzo said something.
Brother said Sunday.
What time? I'll take that day off. Y'all gotta be fucked up. You know, I won't come. I'll be fucked up.
That's how I remember him from school for real.
Facts, though,
We was
right?
all playing ball.
Yeah.
He was lifting weights type shit. Yeah.
So, what y'all got going on in the future?
Alright, so shit, we just dropped Evergreens just dropped, probably like what a month before I did mines and Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We about to do the video shoot for that. So, and then after that, also I'm doing a short film for my project.
Your project?
Yeah, I'm doing a short film.
What's the name of your project?
Drippy Files.
Okay.
All platforms.
Okay, cool.
The 20th, I'll be downtown at the new bistro on Assembly Street that he opening up.
Gotcha.
The Men of R&B and Soul. Me and the other few R&B artists. Lindsay, I think it's Mac B. I forgot who else. It's a couple more
It
people
was
on
good
there.
be the people that.
Yeah, but
And what day that is?
April the 20th.
April the 20th. I have that. I definitely have the
tickets on
episode put
sale
up.
for $10. Hit me up.
Yeah, he been posting that shit, y'all. My dog here working for real. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't bullshitting.
For real, you know what I'm
And I
saying?
got
You
my
ain't, bro. I
ain't
see
got no
that.
time, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why he got the all white. Now he's selling dope ass tickets. See?
I'm about to
So I
put
just
all
stopped
white
that.
on too. I like
So I
that.
said that.
Yeah.
I said you selling
You
dope
already know
ass
how we be
tickets. You
thinking,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, go check that out, man. April the 20th. Where at Bistro? You said?
Bistro downtown.
Okay.
Same street as the new.
What day that is? Cause I know
I
some.
think that's like a Saturday.
Saturday.
Make for sure, so it can be on point.
Oh, okay.
No, that's a Sunday. I lied.
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Got you.
April 20th, Sunday.
Hopefully, I ain't gotta work. You know I'll pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Then I got my EP coming out next. After Bro get everything.
Man, talk your shit, then. Don't be whispering, nigga. Go ahead, talk your shit. What's coming out? I got my
Now, this how I am. This how I
Nah,
talk,
that
bro.
bro.
This how I am.
I got my shit coming out.
I just put everything out on the view. I just put everything out on the
Yeah, he working on his first EP. He about to drop his first.
It's first?
EP.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
We
Congrats,
both,
man.
yeah. We all
Congrats.
see. What we doing is what motherfuckers can never do is separate this shit. You
Right,
feel what I'm
right.
saying? Like
Yeah.
what they gonna realize is like everybody got their own sound, and then when we all come together,
Yeah.
it's one sound.
Like you said, the Wu-Tang
Oh,
type
shit.
shit. Yeah.
That
That's what
shit.
you know.
When we do it now, they can't do it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you feel what
I
I'm
see
saying?
a lot of niggas in y'all group.
Yeah.
Y'all need to change y'all name to real fast, tall niggas.
Real fast.
I'm telling you, y'all should have a whole squad on the basketball team. I mean, y'all should be in the Met League right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
We about to get back.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of tall niggas. I'm like, God damn, I'm
Shit, we
looking
got
at
a lot
everybody.
of
I'm
shit
like,
going on, man. We
Yeah.
got a lot of shit going
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
That in
Got a lot of
too.
shit going on.
Facts.
all right, so since he here, let me ask him the same question I asked you.
Okay.
What's the first album you ever remember listening to?
With any music?
Any music? I heard people say goddamn Backstreet Boys. So whatever first album you
Type
ever,
of music? Or
whatever first album you ever remember listening to when you was whatever age.
This nigga remember everything,
church?
so I'd be
Like,
surprised.
what's the man that sang with Kurt Franklin? Ass, something. Ass in the Ranch.
I went.
Yeah.
But Master P
Rance-
for real
Rance
on
Allen?
some rap.
Rance-
Like Last Dawn and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to sneak my daddy tapes because
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with sneaking, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with stealing sometimes, man. You stole what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't do that, you might not be the person you are right now.
That's what I was about to say.
And that's what happens. You know,
That music.
you stole from your dad. Your
Yeah.
dad. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to jail for that.
Right. I was
Your ass
sneaking
cut.
tapes.
Woo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last 2
man,
minutes.
It was too much cussing on it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I was obedient, but like you said, that music, I fell in love with it then when I heard the music. It wasn't about an image, it just feeling.
Yeah. So what's the second question? What's the first album? He said he never bought one. You ever bought an album before?
Oh yeah, The Love Below. That was my first album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember when you bought that bitch.
Okay. That's fine right there.
That was the first digital album.
Yeah.
The second one was the T.I., The Trouble Man.
Okay.
That's when I really got deeper in that music. Like we had to really put our own self through like the school of hard knock life with the
Got you.
Me and bro, cause we was always like, live how we live, but shit, we always had that passion for music. It never left.
Okay. The last question I asked him was, if you was in the cave for a whole week, a whole month, no skips though.
A cave?
What album will you listen to with no skips?
Shit, he said in the cave?
In the cave. Something like this. Some of the juries like this right here. Just vibing. For a whole month, what album you would listen to with no skips?
The zone I'm in right now, shit. The Dirty Sprite 2, Future.
Okay.
Yeah.
my album was back then though. We can't like no skips. It was 50 Cent, Get What You're Not Trying.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, it was tough.
But
and
that
it
was some
it was everything though. He had pimp shit. He had love shit. He had 21 Questions.
That's what I said. That was
everything. I'm saying
that was legendary.
Yeah, everything. It was no skips. So that's why I said with mine. The second one would have been Lauryn Hill, Miseducation though.
See, so you
that
talk music. You see that's what I was saying. Like
yeah, that was what I'm saying. And we came to mixtape though. Mine is J. Cole, Friday Night Lights. That was my that's my favorite mixtape of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Right on the head.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's headphone music type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I try.
You know what I'm saying?
That was listening to that every day.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna come back soon, y'all. We're gonna have Real Fast Nation here real soon. But like I said, y'all know my saying, man. Hey, man, we don't pay no bills. We get refills, man. We out. That's my dog right there.
When that fire starts to burn.